they're both trying to finish their white line map, which, if the weather holds out, we might be able to do today. We got 2 big loops to do, but we should have enough time before it gets dark. And the pipeline, one of the more boring trails in the Blue Hills. Nice little trail up Fox Hill. If it wasn't quite so slippery, it'd be even nicer. Damp rocks aren't the best for footing. I say this summer there's been so many people here that the trails are much clearer than normal. If we went down there to the right, you know the trail, the new trail we tried to find on the new map? It's down there and goes down there that we could never really find. Okay. Bill Belvin says he can follow it 2/3 of the way, then he just walks. Okay, back. We were here, or the part right ahead, I think. Right after I got the GoPro. Remember the hike that said up and down, up and down? Yep. That was this part. We go down, we go up. Up, we go down. The number of needles in a cluster varies. Red pine have 3 because there's 3 letters in red. Oh, that's cool. And white pine have 5 because there's 5 letters in white. And it was hard to train the trees, but after a while they learned. So now we're on the skyline, going from Chickatawbut over. This is the top of Kitchamakin. Now we're going to make the right on one of my favorite trails, the little trail down the back side of Kitchamakin, the south side of Kitchamakin. Now you just try to stay on the rock. You know the ones where they do the floor is lava? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, well you try to not step on the floor. Yeah. Well, this is like the grass is lava. Try to stay on the rocks. Wherever there's a path on the rock. Oh. Now we're down the little trail on the back of Kitchamakin. Whew. A little more work than I would have preferred with wet, slippery rocks, but it is one of the nicer trails on the Blue Hills, in my opinion. The ledges going up the Skyline Trail on Chickatawbut. This is better than the night we came down it in the dark. I think it was like the first year of red line and we miscalculated. It was dark by the time we were coming out.
Slippery parts.
Yeah, it doesn't help that it's a little wet today.
Yeah.
It's dried up some. It's not as wet as it might have been this morning, but there's still water in the cracks.
That's too high a step.
I'll stay here and catch you if either of you slip. Catch you on the GoPro, I mean.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whew.
That was hard work.
Yeah, that's phase 1 is done.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's not the last. That's the big one. I climbed up here to give away cookies one day.
I remember that.
You were there?
That was when we were doing end to end.
Oh, okay.
When you showed up.
Yeah, and I climbed up here.
Yeah.
I wasn't here, I was sick.
Huh.
I was supposed to be the leader. Paul Brooks, and I came back from Florida and I was sick.
Turned into a nice day. Sun's out. Weather report this morning said we weren't going to see the sun till Wednesday. And it's all out to celebrate your white line map. Watch your head. Did you get that?
That hurt. Oh my goodness.
I was a little late. I looked up and I saw you, and that's why I said, watch your... And just about the time I said head, you caught it.
Oh, that's smarty.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I should have been looking a minute sooner.
Oh, it's fine.
Whoever cut the limb should have cut it 3 inches shorter, and you wouldn't have hit it either.
I gotta look up every once in a while.
Well, it's stuck down.
I didn't see that tree at all.
You didn't see the tree at all.
No!
The Education Center on Chickatawbit, former Nike site. We're hiking down their last segment of their white line maps
Very exciting.
from the Chickatawbit Education Center back down to the Thumb Trail. Your last flight of stairs on your white line.
Where's the official crossing point?
The trail junction. 100 yards ahead of us. The official line right here.
Here we come, here we come. We're running, we're running.
We did it! Yay! Thank you, Robin.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Official white line finishers. So today we're trying to finish Joanne and Karen's white line map. What's a white line map, you may ask? Well, this is a long story. It starts back in the 2002, 2004, somewhere around there. We started a Wednesday evening hiking series where we hiked every Wednesday evening from 6 till 8 or a little later in the middle of the summer when the sun went down late. And that was a good group. We used to have fun doing that. But I got a job in Randolph and I had to work till 5 o'clock, so I couldn't make it to the canal to hike down there or anywhere really other than around the Blue Hills. So I decided to start hiking at the Blue Hills every Thursday evening. And a friend of mine, Bill Rule, had come on one of my hikes at the Blue Hills, and he had his map in his red marker. And he was marking all the trails. He says, I'd like to hike all the trails in the Blue Hills someday. So I marked them with my red pen every time I hike one of them. So when I started the series at the Blue Hills, I called it Redline the Blue Hills. And it started in 2006, and it's been going on until now. And all summer, from 6 till 8 or later, on Thursday evenings, we hike at the Blue Hills. But at some point, Paul Brooks started running hikes on Tuesday mornings on the calendar winter. I'm calling it White Line, just like when you do the 4,000 footers in the winter. Well, this is doing all the Blue Hills in the winter. So it's White Line. So Joanne, as you can see on the back of her pack, has patches, 3 patches. That would be her red line patch, her blue line patch, and her green line patch. And at the end of today, she will earn a white line patch, which is actually the same patch, because if you look at it, there's all those colors and white also on it. And Karen has a red line patch, but you only have the red line on.
I have the blue one on my other backpack.
The blue is on the other backpack.
Yeah.
She's like me, she spreads them out across different packs. And she, at the end of today, will have a white line patch. It's like 3 years in the making.
3 years in the making.
Yeah.